Well, we are talking about Win a Home. We have her in studio. She's one of the glamorous presenters that every week brings us a successful edition of how to, well, today advice, I must say, how to transform one of those rooms in the house, especially a spare room, into something that is actually beautiful and something that you can use. The glamorous Cindy Nell is in our studio.
Oh.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lana.
It's great to see you. First of all, I mean, we're excited about watching Win a Home. We know that you can take people's homes and transform it. But for people who don't know what the show is about, what is the show about?
Win a Home is essentially a reality show combined with a lot of lifestyle elements. So it's a show within a show. There's some young and upcoming designers battling it out to see who's going to win the biggest prize of being the best decorator. Then there's the lifestyle element, which I'm involved with a lot. The show is sponsored by Private Property, and we go around essentially looking at glamorous homes, amazing inspiration all around the country, and then taking that inspiration and making it more practical. And then our young designers kind of use that to apply to their apartments. And then also there's the main element of a viewer that can win our final apartment, which is done by Kim Hutton, and he's an absolute treat to watch, hysterical at that. And he decorates the main apartment, and then that is the prize that we give away at the end of the show. But then every show has also got prizes. So Plascon, one episode, will sponsor a prize to paint somebody's home entirely.
I'd love that.
And I know, I would love that actually too. Or you can win a Samsung flat screen TVs. And so it's a very exciting show with part reality, part lifestyle. And it's nice because not only can you win a home, we also give you some tips and advice, you know, with Private Properties Simon, on how to decorate your own home, how to improve the value of your property, what to look for if you buy new homes, areas, tips, understanding how spaces make a difference to the value.
We're talking about the theme of spare rooms too. I mean, we all have one, either when someone has moved out of the house or you have a room that you want to transform into a guest room. Do you have some tips for us if you have a spare room in the house that, well, looks dull and boring?
So now this is one of the things, and that's on tonight's episode.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This is one of the things, as an example to what I said earlier, is that, you know, if you do small things that you can do in your house to really add to the value. So if you have a spare room, that doesn't necessarily have to be a bedroom. It could increase the value of the house a lot if you turn that into some kind of lifestyle extra room. So maybe a bar or a study, because, you know, when you sell that house, you will have that extra added element, and that personalizes your house. So, you know, it depends on where you are at in your life. I mean, if you are where you are, for example, a baby room would be the perfect thing. Yeah. And a lot of young couples, when they buy a home, love the fact that when they walk in, that there's a beautiful baby room, decorated and made up, or a bar area. Bars are very popular, or gathering places, entertainment rooms that become like a playroom of sorts adjacent to the pool, as opposed to an extra room. And then also maybe something like a meditation room. You know, a lot of people like a space where they can gym or do yoga or meditate, or just have their own personal space.
Well, speaking of personal spaces, you heard it. You can see her tonight live in action to do her thing. Win a Home is on tonight on SABC3. You can find out about all the exciting prizes that you can win. And you just heard it from Sunday. The ultimate as well. The completed Win a Home apartment. Is it valued at like 6 million
Over
rand?
6 million rand.
Wow.
It's crazy.
You see, I want to enter. Connect with them on Facebook and Twitter as well via our website. You can see how to connect with the guys. But Win a Home tonight, 8 p.m. on SABC3 to see how you can transform that spare room and make it even more glamorous. Thanks, Cindy, for joining us.
You're welcome, Alana.
There's so more. I'm checking her out, hey? There's lots more happening on our Feel Good Breakfast show. Ewan's got it.
Win a Home is proudly brought to you by Private Property. Start your search for property now on privateproperty.co.za.